Canada with the one rider, and then more bang for your buck. Well, how's that? Some Canadian dollars.
Oldest rider as well.
Yeah,
72.
72 years young. You're going to still be doing this when you're 72, Harry. And then in a minute, just leaving along with Robert, we're going to have the one contender from Ecuador, Xavier Ventavilla. There we are.
This is the Austrian rider, and Tom McGuinness then just trotted past, I think. From Ireland.
Australia just coming into the hold, so they'll be off in a minute. That is number 25, Andrea Laws King.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Teamwork at its best.
That's cool.
Bahrain 1, Bahrain 2, UAE 3, UAE 4, UAE 5, Bahrain 6. Well, it's close, isn't it? For team and individual. And Uruguay, you notice bottom right of the picture, they've dropped down, what, where are we, 20 lengths?
Yeah, but at this stage, I think, you know, it's marginal.
Yeah.
UAE and Bahrain here taking the view that actually stepping back off the pace and taking more water is more important than getting distance on the Uruguayans.
There is a fair distance, Harry. 5 lengths?
But we've got a couple of Bahrainis
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
a couple of His Highness Sheikh Nasser at the front.
At the front.
Yeah.
And the Uruguayans just...
Darko Laranjerie,
fifth and seventh,
he's
something like
now
that.
won Royal Windsor Horse Show.
Yep.
2-star last year.
3-star, actually.
3-star.
Yep.
And won a 3-star 160 kilometres in Seca. So the GPS, we can see 147 is the leading group, 82 is Rebecca Jane Pinder for Great Britain, and then the second group.
And then the venue on the left-hand side of that loop.
Yeah. And this is when it's going to get really interesting now, is coming into this vet gate. Horses who are a bit tired, it might take longer for the heart rate to come down. So we might see a greater breakup of the field. These leading groups might start to spread out a little, and emerging from that will be the stronger combinations.
Thumbs up.
127.
Portugal's Ana Candido there.
Portugal's in the lead.
Nikki Thorne from Great Britain just coming into the crew area, into the hold. She'll be getting ready to go out into loop 3. Horse welfare is for all horse sport under the jurisdiction of the FEI, and we caught up earlier with the head of the Veterinary Commission.
My name is Carlos Ponferrada. I'm from Spain, and I'm an FEI veterinarian probably for more than 30 plus years. My role here in this World Championship is president of the Vet Commission. My role here is take care of the animals and preserve the fairness of the sport through our judgment as a vet officials. This is one of my favorite in the world for judging, because this is a very nice facility, very nice venue. Is probably one of the most interesting and well finished venue in the news world. They have to look for two main things. One is the metabolic part of the animal. That means he has to be, all his organs has to be fit to continue and to finish the ride. That involves the heart, of course. This is mainly, we check very carefully the herd, and is it the filter. Then we need to check all the hydration status of the horse. That means the skin, the capillary refill tank in the mucous membrane that is wet or not, all the gut sound that is so important for us to check, the demeanor, the whole appearance of the animal. And of course, after this, the horse has to trot, and has to trot well. That means we cannot see any kind of lameness, not even a small degree. A lameness means pain, and pain means welfare. So we cannot afford this. This is my 2 areas of component. The interaction with the rider or the person responsible, even trainers or team vets or chef de keep, is mainly professional. When they come to the vet gate to get the horses under our opinion about the horses passing or fail, or even if they ask, we can assess and some more information. But normally, this is my role. This is our role here. The interaction is very short, very brief, and sometimes is not positive. I think endurance is probably the most demanding discipline, equine discipline under the FEI, because you said 160 kilometers one day, not one day, a few hours, and these horses has to go through a lot of exams. Not only this, they have to come from everywhere in the world and stay here, and then they have to really compete. It's tough sport for everyone.
One of the most respected vets anywhere in the world, Carlos. And as he said, this is probably the toughest test. No doubt about that. The FEI World Endurance Championships here in Boudib. Back with the leading pack. Sheikh Nasser still in front with Jafar Mirza Hassan for Bahrain. And then pack number 2, group 2. Angel, Maria and Juma, 1, 2 and 3 in there. For Spain, and then Qatar, literally just behind. So team classification, you've got James Dickinson just coming back into the hold. Team classification, you've got Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates, neck and neck, and then Spain, Qatar, Uruguay. That's sort of where it's about at the moment. 11:09, we're expecting them back in what, 20 minutes time.
Loop 3. This is where they're at.